Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video as you can tell. So cut me some slack with some errors here and there. I'll get better in the meantime. But as you can tell today's title, this is my labor story. It's good and it's bad at the same time. Wasn't expected, but it happened. So let's jump right to it. So on Monday, it's happened on Monday at 8 o'clock at night. This is where I was like, just a normal day. I was cleaning up my room and I decided I wanted to go shopping. Normal me, normal Gabby. I wanted to go shopping. But it wasn't for clothes. It was for furniture. Because, I got to move some stuff around my room. If you've seen it, I got clothes everywhere. I need to put clothes in storage. So that's why I had to get some more furniture for storage for my clothes. So that took about 2 hours, and of those 2 hours, I was in pain because of walking. Mind you, I didn't walk my pregnancy. Gabby don't walk. Gabby don't work out. Gabby sleeps and eat and YouTube and Instagram. Okay, keep in mind that. But yeah, I don't walk. So when I walk longer than usual, that's what pain came in. Like a lot of intense cramping. Like a bad period, put it like that, all around my guts and stomach. And I knew something was wrong because I never felt that before, but I didn't think I was going to labor anytime soon that night. But surprise, surprise, I did. But yeah, around 10:30ish, 11 o'clock, we got home, and I decided I wanted to go to sleep. That didn't happen. I didn't sleep because the pain came back. And this time it was in time, actually, in 2 minutes apart. And I was like, okay, this is definitely wrong. So I was let me time it. It was 2 minutes apart. And I was like, this can't be real. I'm not in labor. So I was like, let me just try to eat something, drink something to go away. Because that's what it usually does. When Braxton hits, it usually go away after you try eating, drinking, all that. It didn't go away. So my mom no, I'm not in labor. This is just normal. Roman just acting a fool right now. He just trying to show off. That's all. But 2 o'clock rolls around. Mind you, that 1, 2, that 12 o'clock. Them contractions came. Honey, them things was hurting. I was like, okay, where my bouncy ball at? I was just bouncing on that thing all right, what's going on? Let me call the nurse, nurse. So I've experienced some cramping and it didn't go away, and I think it's 2 minutes apart, and I'm 3 centimeters dilated. And she was like, well, go ahead and go to the hospital. They might send you home because since you're only 3 centimeters dilated, you might not be in labor. I was like, okay, good enough. I didn't end up going to the hospital till 2:30 because I wanted to wait. And good thing I waited, because I would have went there, they would have sent my ass right back home. But when I got there, I was still 3 centimeters dilated. But I didn't change 2 hours later. The lady kept me. She wanted to make sure I was in labor, which I was. But when I got there, she wanted to pee. And when I peed, blood came out. And I was like, oh, I'm definitely in labor. I never had a bloody show at the house. At the hospital, there's blood in the toilet. I was like, oh, you decided to come now, Roman. You want to come now. Okay. Showtime. So they checked me, 4 centimeters down. I said, oh yeah, you're going to stay in the hospital. You're definitely in labor. Let's get prepared. I was like, okay, can I sleep? I couldn't sleep because the contractions came. And they got higher. There's a monitor next to your bed, and it tells you when the contractions are coming. And I was shooting up in the 10s and 12s, and I felt them, honey. But my water didn't break. So if it did broke, I would have been in some intensive pain. I mean, screeching, agonizing pain. But the pain I felt, it was painful, yeah, but it was tolerable. I was just singing, tapping, humming out loud. I was like, I'm a trooper. Keep going. And then the nurse, my favorite nurse, Susan, God bless her, she gave me some anesthesia, and I was out like a light. I mean, like, light. Because, like, I was high. And I had 2 doses of that. And I love that. I was like, keep it coming, keep it coming. Because I couldn't get my epidural yet. And so I had enough fluid in my body. Because I was dehydrated before I got there. So, like, yeah, that took about 2 hours. Mind you, this is like 7 o'clock now. 7 o'clock, I'm on anesthesia. 2 hours later, around like 9, 10 something, I got my epidural, which went wrong. Honey. Somehow, this lady put something in the wrong spot. And I had some screech, like, I screeched. It was painful. Like, it hurt really bad. And I was like, what you doing back there? What you doing? I'm running a contraction while you doing my epidural, honey. That's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be smooth chilling, you know. That didn't happen, lady. After my back. So, after my epidural, guess what? I was sleeping. I was sleeping. Which was a blessing. But before I slept, I was 5 centimeters. And then an hour later, I was 9 centimeters. Meaning I had to push. Like, soon. Let me tell you, before I get to pushing, that's when the worst pain came in. And it wasn't even pain. It was pressure. Straight up pressure. Up in your hoo-ha. And like, the reason why the pressure was because his head was crowning while he was going down the birth canal. And let me tell you, I never want to experience that pressure again, because in that time, I was crying. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't open my eyes. My hand was shaking. Like, I was basically going to shock. Because the pressure was so bad, like, it was coming down. His head was coming down, like, just too strong for me. So, and my dear friend Skylar, she came in at the wrong time as possible. And she saw me in my emotional stage, which I didn't want her to see. I didn't want nobody to see that. I was fine. I was not crying during my whole time labor. Then Susan said I was doing way better than any first time moms. I was being like a superwoman. She told me, and I was like, okay, I felt confidence. And then that pressure came, and all my confidence went down. Not the prettiest moment. Like, and it was about an hour of that. Hour of me crushing my stress ball. Cause I was trying to focus my breathing. Like, I couldn't control it. I was like, I had to push. Cause like the pressure, it feels like you gotta take a TMI, like a shit. That's what it feels like. Like, you gotta push. You gotta push your junk out. You know, your tutus, but you can't. So like, I wasn't able to push at the time. So I was stuck for about an hour in that intensive moment. And then I had 10 centimeters. And I was like, thank God. But even then, I couldn't push. Like, I took about 5 pushes, but I couldn't focus on my pushes, so it took longer. But I had them at 3:37 p.m. Tuesday. In the afternoon, the beautiful boy Roman came out. But it wasn't as beautiful as I wanted it to be. Reason because his dad, well, Jared, my ex, quote, we okay, long story, we're working things out. But yeah, he wasn't there, for short story short. And it's not that he didn't want to be there. He was wishing, he was hoping, he was preparing for this moment for a whole month straight. It's just 2 weeks prior to my labor, something happened which required he couldn't be at my labor or anytime after that. And I don't want to go into details I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but that's just the foremost of it. If you know what happened, I know some people know what happened. Just keep it to yourself. I don't want nobody else knowing about it. Like, if somebody asks about you, don't, you know. But I'll probably come out with a video about it. You know, he'll be back soon to talk about it. If he does come back, he can talk about his own self. Who knows? But that was that story. So he been calling me, checking up on me and Robin lately. I said Robin. Me and Roman, or as my sister call it, Roman noodles. But yeah, we're doing great. Co-parenting over the phone. But that's not even the worst part. Like, after I had Roman, he had jaundice. Very high level of jaundice. And we didn't get to go home until like 4 days later. And it made me sad, because I feel like I did something wrong. But really, I didn't do anything wrong. He just came out with jaundice. Which is okay. It just means he's a high level of, he's high level, put it like that. He was high level, and his skin was yellow, his eyes was yellow, and he was on some treatment lights. And like, it took a lot of, I feel like I was doing like, I couldn't get him to pee or poop, because like, that's the cure about it. He had to pee and poop to get his jaundice levels down. And I feel like I did something wrong, because he wasn't peeing and pooping as much while we was at the hospital for 4 days straight. And I was crying, like, what am I doing? Like, my first time, I'm fucking up. But no, it was normal for newborns not to poop and pee that much. So I was breastfeeding and formula, because he didn't latch on as much. And surprisingly, you see these milk jugs. You surprised he didn't latch on. I know, right? But yeah, he didn't latch on as much. So we did formula. And formula actually slows down the bowel movement. So also a problem. But we got to work. His levels went down as he grew older, like in days. It was able to go home on a Friday, you know, which is great. Which is great. He's healthy now. He's a smiling little boy who keeps me up at night. Cheeky. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. His father, doing well. I'm doing well. Would love his help though. Would love his help. I mean, I got help from my mom and my sister, but that's just that. But yeah, that's the end of my labor story. If you want to know, if you want to see more, let me know at my Instagram. You can see up in the banner, you know, on my channel, or just description down below. Hey guys, so I'm currently 5 centimeters dilated. They just popped my water and gave me Pitocin to speed up my contractions so I can dilate faster. It is currently 12:13. So I've been here since 2:30 a.m. And only dilated to 5. I was 3 since Friday. Now only dilated to 5. Since my water's been popped, hopefully things will go faster. But to be honest, I'm so comfortable right now. I don't really mind being here long. I mean, I am a little hungry, but I don't mind. I can't feel my toes, my body. I can't move, and I'm leaking. Sorry for TMI, sorry. But I'm gonna look cute real soon. This is just my laboring outfit, but I have my deliver outfit in my bag. Like, once he's here, I have his outfit and I have my outfit. So I should look like decent. My voice is low because I am tired and I am exhausted. My face is so itchy, and I've been through pain. I've been through so much pain that I was shaking and screaming, but I didn't cry. almost shed a tear. I almost shed a tear. When I was putting the epidural in, because the contractors came in, and while she was putting it in, it was the worst pain. But my doctor said I'm tough. Tougher than most first-time moms. So I'm being strong. So I'm trying. But yeah, thanks. Oh, thank you for the support that I'm getting. I know, yeah, things for the past couple of weeks, things haven't been going the best, but I'm proud for all the support I'm getting since I've been here. So thank you for all my love ones, the people that I don't know. I'm trying to blow a kiss, but Boo here. Boo everywhere. Boo. Oh, McDonald had a farm. Yeah, need some sheep and pigs. Sheeps and pigs. It's definitely. And on that farm, he had a cow, I think. E-I-E-I-O. And a boo there. Longer. A, B, C, D. So I know. Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black, with silver buttons, her daughter back, fucking back, my back hurts, my back.
You said what? You want to go home? Why?
Scare me.
Why?
I'm in pain, and let's go home.
You pissed off? Are you pissed off?
I can't fucking eat.